Good morning. Today is May 15th, Friday. So we are on the 16th or topic number 16th of this book, by Francis Kong. Let me read it to you, okay? And hope you'll enjoy and learn with me from this topic. The title is Multi Talented or Multi Profession. I meet people every day of my life. Maybe this is because I conduct trainings and I speak to large groups of people practically 6 days a week. And on Sundays, I go to a huge church that gathers thousands of people together. Some people sort of know me. Some would approach me and ask, "Excuse me, but aren't you Francis Kong, the speaker?" If the person looked friendly and bubbly, I would reply, "Yes, ma'am, been for a long time." And that would bring a smile to their faces. Others would come up to me and say, "You must be Francis Kong, the newspaper columnist." Or, "I have read your book, sir. You're Francis Kong, the author." Now, once in a while, there would be people who would approach me and say, "Francis, I used to supply you with fabrics and accessories. This is why I remember you." Although people in this category are getting scarcer as I have left the garments industry some 7 years ago. And lately, because of my appearance almost every Thursday morning in the short advice segment of the popular morning TV program Umagang Kay Ganda, people would call out my name on the streets and say, "Good morning po, Sir Francis. Kumusta na si Edu?" And so this got me thinking, what is my profession? Am I a public speaker, an author, a newspaper columnist, a teacher, a business consultant? Maybe all of the above. What is my job description? The world is changing. I do not consider myself as a man with multi talent, but I consider myself as a person having a multi occupation. The days of doctor and postman are pretty much gone. It's an entirely different world today, which brings me to a sensitive question. Are you still clinging onto a job title? Now, here is another testy question. Do you still get irritated when you are asked to do a task that you feel is not in your job description? You need to wake up. This is the age of multitasking. So, how in heaven's name could anyone expect to work within one's job description? And in case you haven't noticed, doesn't your job description include a tiny little item that says, "and other jobs that may be required of you to do"? While we're at it, what is your job description? Is it a hopeful, optimistic, powerful document that allows you to get things done by giving you permission to explore new opportunities? Or is it a defensive shield that makes it easy for you to identify what's not your responsibility? Here is another piece of advice. It's not about your job description, dude. It's about you. Don't ever expect people to raise your price if you have not raised your value. This is why you need to be a well rounded person. Be adventurous, accept challenge, and make the most of your time by reading, listening to tapes, attending seminars, learning things, and adding more value to you, who are and what you can do. I guess all those years I spent reading books And I'm still reading a lot more today. Listening to podcasts, my iPod is full of them. And attending seminars, will attend more this year, helped create opportunities for me to have so many professions. Don't talk to me about job descriptions, but do talk to me about your desire to become more valuable as a person. Brian Tracy said this, and we should never forget it. You will always be paid in direct promotion or in direct proportion to what you do, how well you do it, and the difficulty of replacing it. There are no menial jobs, only menial attitudes. Let us keep that in mind if you want to stay in a corporate world. But if not, then let us think of another opportunities. So let's follow Francis Kong's, or let's try to follow Francis Kong's advice. Read, read, read. Okay, and establish ourselves and for us to be more prosperous and knowledgeable and have a multi profession. Have a great day. God bless.